Hello, my name is Fields Bryant, and this is my presentation for Professor Ramiro's International Management class. This is a pest analysis of Mexico. Uh, pest stands for political, economical, uh, socio cultural, and technological analysis. Um, so to um, start off, we're going to take a look at the location of Mexico. Mexico is located south of the United States and borders Guatemala and Belize. To the east of Mexico is the Gulf of Mexico and the Mediterranean Sea. And to the west of Mexico is the Pacific Ocean. Um, to continue, we're going to talk about my political analysis of Mexico. To start off, Mexico is a federal republic government. A federal republic government is to be compared with the United States democratic government. Um, they do elect their officials. Um, the uh, government of Mexico has 9 major political parties. The 4 majors include the Institutional Revolutionary Party, National Action Party, or Pan Democratic Revolutionary Party, PRD, and the National Regeneration Movement, or better known as Marina. The current standing president, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador of the Marina Party, um, is the current standing elected president. Um, in Mexico, the president is in a term for 6 years and cannot rerun for election, as compared to the United States. In the United States, you can do 2 4-year terms, and on some case scenarios, it's never happened before, but you can be a president for 10 years if you were vice president and then elected 2 more times. One thing that's different from the United States and Mexico will elect their officials only by popular vote. In the United States, we have a system where popular vote sometimes will not win. For instance, in the last presidential election in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, Donald Trump had the least popular vote, and Hillary Clinton had the most popular vote, but Donald Trump still won because of how our system is set up. To continue, the current standing party is the Marina Party. President Lopez is a part of the Marina Party. The party advocates strongly towards small business, fair wages, a free market within the borders of Mexico, although they are very open to free trade and foreign business. The Marina Party believes that they should help Mexico from the inside out. They also strongly believe that there should be no interference from the state in inner affairs of the trade organizations. This is the current standing president, and this is a little bit more about the Marina Party. To continue, we'll talk about the economy. Mexico has the 11th largest economy in the world. They have more free trade agreements than any other country in the world, with 13 free trade agreements with over 50 different countries. Their current GDP is just over $1 trillion. Their top imports include electrical machinery, equipment, vehicles, plastic, fossil fuels, iron, steel, organic chemicals, computers, aluminum, medical apparatuses, articles made of steel. Their top 10 exports are vehicles, machinery, electrical machinery, optical, technical, medical apparatuses, fossil fuels, plastics, furniture, prefab, buildings, vegetables, gems and precious metals, and alcoholic beverages. Uh, yep. To continue, as a quick note, agriculture makes up about 3%, 3.4% of the country's annual GDP, but it does play a large role in the international agriculture market. For example, Mexico is the seventh largest producer of sugar, corn, oranges, avocados, and limes. To continue, Mexico's largest trading partners are the United States, Canada, China, Germany, and Taiwan. Uh, Mexico does have free trade agreements with Germany and Taiwan, and currently has a trade agreement in Canada and United States known as the USCMA. The USCMA is better known as the United States Canada Mexico Agreement. United States Canada Mexico Agreement is the predecessor to NAFTA. Furthermore, talking about free trade agreements, Mexico has been a part of NAFTA throughout its existence, starting January 1st. No. Actually, it started in January of 1994. Soon later, Mexico joined the World Trade Organization. They've been a part of the World Trade Organization also since it has existed, January 1st, 1921. NAFTA played a large role in Mexico's current economy, but NAFTA is no longer in play. Like I said before, it was replaced by the USCMA. While NAFTA is no longer in play, the signing of NAFTA acted as an accelerant to catch Mexico up to its fellow North American countries. NAFTA, one of the best benefits of NAFTA eliminated most tariffs between Mexico and the rest of the North American countries. To add on to what I said about NAFTA catching up Mexico to the rest of the countries in North America, a study was done by the World Bank that also indicates that without the signing of NAFTA, there would be approximately 40% less foreign direct investment. While NAFTA has benefited greatly through my research, it has indicated that even though NAFTA has played a large role in the economy, a lot of the struggles within Mexico, such as poverty and all that stuff, needs to be fixed within. That is what the Morena Party is trying to do. To continue, let's look at the socioculture. If you want to start a business in Mexico, it is very, very important that you understand the sociocultural aspect of Mexico. Mexico has a population of 130 million people. That is 1/3 of the United States. Although it's 1/3 of the United States, they play a major impact in major impact in all free trade agreements in the world. Mexico is 80% urbanized and 20% rural. The main languages in Mexico is Spanish, but approximately 68 languages are spoken in Mexico with many different variants. Mexico is a very religious country. Very with over 98% of people practicing some sort of religion. Of those religions, Roman Catholicism is the main denomination. Most people are Christian, but of the Christian religion, the main denomination is Roman Catholic. In Mexico, family is very important. I'll get onto that a little bit more when I talk about family being very important. To give an example, if you're called into work one day and you have a family emergency, in Mexico, the workers never expect a worker to show up to work if there is a family member who is sick, because family comes before work in all instances. Um, Mexico, uh, the Mexican people are very hardworking. They are young relatively to the rest of the world. This has to do with in the 1960s and 70s, they had a very, very high birth rate with almost 7 births per mother. Um, and with that, now as they all grew up, it has made a very, very underemployed workforce, and people that are eager to work, but they can't find work because there's just too many people. Excuse my sister. Birth rate. And lots of workers. The Mexican people are very relationship oriented. To give an example, um, for instance, um, in the United States, we're very task oriented, meaning that as soon as we get into work, we are automatically given a task and we go do it. In Mexico, if you're given a task, you don't immediately go do it. You ask about how your families are doing, establish a relationship before going and doing your work. Bosses and employees are meant to be friends. Hey, puppy. To continue. Um, oh, another thing to understand about the people of Mexico, they are very both direct and indirect. They highly believe in indirect communication, meaning that when talking to them, understand the underlying communication. Meaning that they might be communicating something with their face that they might not be necessarily communicating verbally. All right, let's talk about technology a little bit. Um, Mexico is very up to date with the rest of the world. They have internet access. Um, there's no one who's incapable of figuring out how to get on the internet. Um, they're very up to date with all developed countries. Almost every person in Mexico has some way of interacting with um, others through the internet. Um, to continue, um, with their technology, um, Mexico does have nuclear capabilities, meaning they do have nuclear power plants. Um, the technological advancements in the military have allowed them to have the plans and the capabilities for nuclear weapons, but Mexico has made it very clear that they have no intentions of creating or designing nuclear weapons. Um, Mexico also has developed drones, but they don't plan to use their drones on outside uses. Um, Mexico mainly uses their drones internally to handle drugs and illegal activity. With that, that concludes my pest analysis on Mexico. Thank you for listening.